Hi, I'm Kyleigh from Freedom Vans. Thanks for tuning into our channel today. We have a brand new van conversion that we just wrapped up. This is a Ford Transit 148. It's the new 2020 all-wheel drive, which is really exciting. They just released the all-wheel drive version of this van this year. And this client is actually flying in from New Jersey on Friday to pick up their van and hopefully going for an epic surf trip and then heading across the country back east. This van was really built around our client's main hobby, which is surfing. And so they have a boat roller on the back, roof rack to tie their surfboards down to, and then you'll see that we also did something fancy with their partition wall and garage space so that they can store a surfboard inside of the van as well. In addition to the surfboard storage, they do have a shower and an area to hang dry their wetsuits. This van's really fully loaded with a modular bathroom, nice big kitchen, and a comfortable full-size bed. So let's start in the interior. Moving into the interior, the first thing that you see when you open up the door is the shower. For this van, we raised the floor 1.5 inches and inset a shower pan into the floor. The rubber coin grip is waterproof, but we did add these plates to go on the side just to help give a little bit extra protection for the floor. So let me show you how this works. The shower curtain super easily snaps into these 4 spots into the ceiling. And in the kitchen galley, we have a mixer valve where you put in the quick release shower head. And then you have a fully functioning shower. Within the shower, we have this flush mount hook that is in the ceiling. And this comes down and then they'll be able to hang up their wetsuits so that they'll hang dry over the shower pan, which drains out to underneath the van. The front of the van is really designed to be more of their hangout lounge space. So they actually had this table custom made. It's a really beautiful epoxy pour table, river table. And they sent this to us. And then a really nice feature about the Ford Transit is that the front seats are pretty low. So they're actually pretty comfortable to sit in. In our personal Sprinter van, we swivel our seat around, but they're super high. So I have a box that my feet sit on in front. Whereas in these seats, I can sit pretty comfortably without having anything underneath my feet. In the center of the van, we have a nice large kitchen galley. We actually have a split kitchen galley with the sink on the driver's side of the van, and they chose to go with an induction cooktop for their cooking stove, and that is on the passenger side of the van. Behind the kitchen, we have a stainless steel backsplash. They wanted this to be a stainless steel backsplash so that they can magnetize magnets to it. And that'll be a really fun way of collecting a little just piece of a reminder to each place that they go. For the countertops, we have an acacia butcher block. We like acacia because it's nice and light, and it also comes in thinner slabs, so it keeps the countertop weight down. In the center here, we have a sink with a glass lid, and this just helps create more countertop space when you're not using the sink. Over here, we have their electrical conduit with an outlet and lights for both the front of the van and the rear of the van. They do have under cabinet lights as well and a Samsung soundbar. This has been such a great soundbar. It sounds really good in here. Up top in the overhead cabinets, we have a small microwave. This is just your traditional AC microwave. It pulls 700 watts. And up here they have a nice large overhead cabinet space We have lifts that hold the cabinets open and that are soft close. The stain on this is actually, it's a blue dye. So it gives it a really nice vibrant color. In person, it kind of has like a mermaid vibe, which I think goes really well with this being a surf van. Underneath the galley, we have some drawer storage. This will be great for a silverware drawer and then for all of their plates and utensils, etc. Underneath the sink, we have their hot water heater and their 5-gallon gray water jug. And then in this very bottom drawer over here is their composting toilet. So moving over to the passenger side, they have their 1-burner induction cooktop. This induction cooktop pulls about 1800 watts. So we did upgrade their inverter to a 3000 watt Ames inverter. Underneath, we just have a nice, really tall storage space and then some additional drawer space as well. Above the passenger side kitchen galley, we do have their control panel, some more light switches, a DC outlet, and their inverter switch, battery monitor, Webasto heater controller, and their underbody fan controller as well. And then with another electrical conduit. We like to do these electrical conduits on the outside of the walls just so that they're easier to access if you ever have to access them. We haven't really had to access the electrical behind the wall, but I can imagine it could come in handy one day. Moving into the back of the van, we have their bed space. So they have a fixed bed platform, and we indented the walls. In the Transit, you get just over 6'1" of space side to side. So that will allow them to sleep side to side pretty comfortably. Underneath the bed, we have additional storage. We have a nice storage shelf here, and then this door opens so that they can store their surfboard in here when they have their surfboard. Over here we have the Isotherm Cruise 85, and this is in the stainless steel finish. And then we do have a little bit of freezer space in here as well. And then this is another great spot where they can store all of their shower gear. We don't have the privacy curtain in here today, but we are doing a pretty cool privacy curtain for the front. The privacy curtain will have a white screen on this side so that they can use a projector and have a little movie theater screen in here. Welcome to the back of the van. In the back we have probably my personal favorite feature of this van, which is the headboard. This headboard was built by one of our team members, Scotty. He is a mechanical engineer by trade, but also very creative. So he's single, ladies, if anybody wants to total package. This is the moon. We have waves and clouds to symbolize their love for surfing. And then we have the mountains over here. Because these vans are great for bringing you into the mountains. Back here, we have a really nice large gear storage area. This was modeled off of our van Chongo, which is a ProMaster. We don't have a video for that one because we don't do a lot of ProMasters, but this is a very similar setup. These lower drawers are on 500-pound rated 60-inch drawer slides. And the upper drawers are 30 inches long, and behind these drawers we do have the storage that you can access from inside of the van. Over here we have a nice long space where they can store their surfboard. The partition wall does open up so that they can store their surfboard the length of the van. And then on the passenger side of the van, we put our power system. They have a 400 amp hour lithium battery bank with a 3000 watt Ames inverter. And then we have their AC distribution panel down here for their water heater. Really, we install this for the induction cooktop, but the water heater is also connected to this. On the driver's side of the van, they have a 28-gallon water tank, a little bit smaller than we normally go with, but it allowed them to fit this large storage cabinet. Also on this side, we have their outdoor shower where you can either plug in the hose down kit, the sprayer, or the shower. Right above me, we have a boat roller. This will allow them to easily put their surfboards, and maybe if they want to bring a kayak or a canoe with them also, the roller will just help move those larger items onto the roof. Over on this side here, we have the Illumina side mount ladder. And then up top, we have a custom built roof rack by us. They have a total of 200 watts of solar panel up top so that they can have a surfboard tied up there and still be producing power and not have to worry about moving things off to receive some extra energy from the sun. That's really a wrap on this van. I am so excited to hear more about how the new all-wheel drive system treats them on their cross-country road trip this winter. It is December right now, mid-December, almost the holidays. So they're going to be going in some of the gnarliest weather of the year. So it'll be a really great testament to this van, and we'll make sure to update you when they get back. Thanks so much for following along. I hope you have a great day. Bye.